Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll talk about the multiplication probability theorem. So calculating the probability of two or more events happening together, we can use the multiplication rule of probability or the multiplication probability theorem. So we will start with case 1 when events are independent, where one event has no effect on the other event. For example, what is the probability of rolling a die where one appears in the first event and which has no influence on the value of next event? So here we can see that we have two dice, event A and event B. For event A it appears to be 1 and again for the event B it appears to be 1. So according to the multiplication theorem, it says that the probability of two events happening together, probability of A and probability of B. So happening together is probability of A and B is equals to the probability of event A multiplied by probability of event B. So with this formula we will solve this example, and here in event A appearing 1, so the probability of event A will be 1 by 6. Similarly in event B, the probability of event B will be 1 by 6 as it is appearing to be the 1 again on the die. So these two events are independent of each other. As we know that rolling a die or say that of tossing a coin, they are independent of the previous event. There is no influence of the previous event on the next event. So for this the formula will be probability of event A and B is equals to probability of A multiplied by probability of B. So after putting these values in the formula, 1 by 6 multiplied by 1 by 6, it will be 1 by 36. So we have the answer for this example as 1 by 36. That was for the independent event. Now we have case 2 when events are dependent. So what if the events are dependent? Then where the probability of second event is based on the previous event. It is a bit complicated, but we will see with the example. So here we have the formula for this as probability of A and B is equals to probability of A multiplied by probability of B given A. This vertical line is denoted for the given. So here probability of event B given event A happened. So in this formula we will see, through this formula we will solve this example. So in this example we have what is the probability that you drawn an ace in event A and then draw a card of king. So it is said that when we draw a card in the first time in event A, we got the ace. So as we know that we have total 52 cards in a deck, so out of which we have 4 ace. So the probability of event A of getting ace, the probability of A will be 4 by 52. So after drawing a first card, we draw the second card. So here it is given that the probability of B given A, which means that the event A has happened. So what will be the probability of B? So as the event A has happened and one card is already removed from the deck, so out of 52 cards, one card has been already removed in event A. So now we have total number of cards to be 51. So the probability of event B given A, that is the card drawn a king, is 4 by 51 as the king are also 4 in a deck of cards. So we have 4 king in the deck of cards, so it will be 4 by 51. Now we will put this these values in the formula of probability of A and B is equals to probability of A multiplied by probability of B given A. So we have these values here. We have put these values 4 by 52 multiplied by 4 by 51. This is the value of probability A, that is event A, and this is the probability of event B. So with this we have the answer 1 by 167. So this is the answer for this example. So we have solved the question 2 for case of dependent events. Now we have the another example for both the events, independent events and dependent events. So let's read what is the question's requirement. A box contains 4 red marbles. So we will start writing the description. A box contains 4 red marbles. We have written 4 red, then 3 green and 2 blue. So we have total of 4 plus 3 plus 2, which is 9. We have 9 total marbles. One marble is removed from the box and replaced again. So in event, when the event 1 occurred, when the event A happened, there is no effect, or there will be no effect on the event B, as it is given here that one marble is removed from the box and replaced again. So when we took a marble, when we removed one marble from the box, it will become 8, as we have total number of 9, and if we will remove 1 out of this, we will have 8. But it is replaced again and another marble is drawn from the box. So we have the same sample for both the events. So they are independent of each other. The first event which happened did not affected the other event. The previous event was event A and the next event was event B. So they are independent of each other. So what is the probability that the first marble is blue? So probability of A, the first event is blue. They are asking for the what is the probability that the first marble is blue. The probability of blue is, as we have 2 here, so it will be 2 by 9. And the second marble is green. So what is the probability of B, which is green? It is 3 by 9. So with the formula of independent events, in case 1 we had probability of A and B is equals to probability of A multiplied by probability of B. So they are asking for the what is the probability that the first marble is blue and the second marble is green. They are asking for the probability of both the events. So we will use this formula as they are independent events. So after putting these values, we have 2 by 9 multiplied by 3 by 9. So it will be 6 by 81 and it will be 2 by 27. So we have the answer for this. The probability of the first marble is blue and the second marble is green is 2 by 27. So this is the answer. Now let's see the example for dependent events. A box contains 4 red marbles, 3 green and 2 blue. One marble is removed from the box and it is not replaced. So here it is given that it is not replaced. So in the event 1 it was 9, like when one marble is removed from the box it was 9, but after that it will be 8 as the one marble is removed. So it is 8 for the event 2, as it is not replaced back to the box. So for the event B it will be 8. So let's see, another marble is drawn from the box. What is the probability that the first marble is blue and the second marble is green? The same thing is they are asking for the same thing as they were asking in the independent events. The only difference here is that in the independent events, the marble removed in the first time was replaced again, but here it is written that it is not replaced. So let's see what will be the probability. The probability of event A, which is that the first marble is blue, so it is 2 by 9, similar to this. So 2 by 9. But for probability of B given A, as we will use this because the probability of B will depend on the probability of A, the event A, not on the probability of A, the event A, as the event A has already happened and the marble which was removed from it was not replaced again. So now the total number of marbles we have in the box are 8. So to be the green, it would be 3 by 8. As the first marble is removed in event 1 and it was not replaced again in the box, the total marbles we have now is 8. So the probability of B given A, that is the probability of marble to be green when the event A has happened, which is the blue marble is removed, so it will be 3 by 8. So we will use the formula here as probability of A and B is equals to probability of A multiplied by probability of B given A. So it is 2 by 9 multiplied by 3 by 8. So we have the answer to be 6 by 72 and the final answer is 1 by 12. So the answer for this is 1 by 12. I hope these theorem applications are now clear to you. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe and stay tuned.